I'm going to be making my own very DIY turtle pond. Bunch of turtles over there, and let me tell you guys, they breed millions and millions of mosquitoes. You can just see how beautiful he is. Just look at all of his spots. I wanted to show you a full-grown Indian spotted turtle. What up guys, welcome back to the channel. So before I get into today's video, I just wanted to give you a quick update on the mystery eggs that I did find. Now I am so excited that these eggs that I found, I thought they were gonna be, infertile, and they were not gonna be good eggs. Now I checked on Tuesday and I didn't think that these eggs were going to be good and I was going to have to throw them away, but I checked and all of them have veins. Now I'm going to turn the light off and show you guys, but I am just so excited. Now if you come take a look right here, I'm going to turn the light off. It's going to be pretty dark so you can just see the eggs. I'm just going to take the lid off halfway, and I have to turn them at least 5 times a day, so they spend every other night on a different side. But look at that, guys. What am I cooking in this incubator? What is that? So that is egg number 1. And this is egg number 2. Oh my goodness. What are you doing out? What are you doing out? These are not for you. Let me show you guys the last 2. See, she's getting so big, guys. She's starting to escape out of her pen. Just look how cute she is. We'll let her crawl around for a little bit. So guys, take a look at this egg. Oh my gosh, you see? It looks like a little spider veins in there. This is crazy, guys. I have no idea what these eggs are. Look at this last one right here. What the heck? So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making my own very DIY turtle pond. Now the reason I'm doing this is because one of my brother's Indian spotted turtles is actually starting to be aggressive with the other turtles in the pond. Now I noticed that it's starting to nip the feet of the other turtles, so I'm going to be making its very own pond and get it out of there before anything happens. But before I get into putting the pond together, I'm actually going to be heading to the canals with my friend, and I'm going to be catching some mosquito fish and some other fish so they can eat the mosquito larvae, because there are so many mosquito larvae in my brother's ponds and we don't want that for the new pond, so I'll see you all there. So guys, we just got here to the canal and Delano is helping me out down there, helping me catch these mosquito fish for the pond. But I'm gonna flip the camera around right now because we haven't even been here for more than 5 minutes and we caught this really gorgeous fish, so let me show you right now. So what we just caught is a red Jewel Cichlid, and I'm going to kind of pick it up, but I'm not going to take it out of the water. I just kind of want to put it on their side. You caught another one? Oh my gosh, guys, these are super gorgeous. If you can, see the patterns right here. They actually are an invasive species here in Florida. They are from Africa. So, I'm just going to add these guys to my pond. Oh, guys, look at that. We just caught some baby red Jeweled Cichlids, in this little brush. All Delano is doing is he's taking the net, and if you look really closely, there's some grass right there, and you literally scoop it up and you have a bunch of fish in the net. Look at that, guys. How cool. So guys, I'm actually gonna take over, catching the fish. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the net. I really don't want to fall in and get soaking wet today. So I'm gonna take the net. Let's try to do this. And there's grass down here, and all I'm gonna do is let's sift through this. Oh guys, look! I got some more red Jeweled Cichlids. Look at that. Oh, they're babies. Let's put those in right now. Guys, look at that. We actually just caught some mosquito fish, and actually we caught 3. The other one's around swimming in here, and you can tell that these are girls because the males are a lot smaller. And if you notice that on this girl right here, you can see that she is fat because she is pregnant, so we're gonna leave her alone and we're gonna put her in here. Guys, if you look right there, there's a whole school of them in the water, and Delano is actually going to try to catch them right now. Did you get any?
No.
Let me see. Let me see, go. Oh, guys, look at that. Let's put them in the bucket. So, guys, I am back at my house, and, this is a little, tub that my brother has been, breeding these plants, because if you look around, right here, there's some turtles in here, and he uses these plants, to have some safety for the turtles to hide under. So what we're going to do is I have these 5-gallon buckets right here, and I'm just going to separate it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put these plants inside here, so we can get this water out. So now that I got all of the plants in the bucket, you guys notice right here there are a lot of tadpoles swimming around, so we're gonna have to get those out. And there are some bricks down here, so what I'm gonna do is just, stick my hands in here, get these bricks out, and I'm also gonna grab this last brick. And now, because this water is contaminated, Jacob does not want me pouring it in the grass here, so I'm gonna have to pour it in the front yard because we do have, Galapagos tortoise roaming around here eating the grass, and we cannot, get them sick at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoop it up with this 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna make some trips to the, front yard to empty all this water out. So now that I have this all rinsed out, you can see it's kind of dirty in here. I'm gonna actually go get the hose, but I'm gonna get the hose that is pumping well water because, the hose that is pumping the city water, has a lot of impurities and has chlorine in it, and I don't want to kill these fish and I don't want to kill the tortoise. So I'm gonna go get that hose right now. See, Milo's helping me out here, right, boy? You're helping me out, thank you. So I'm gonna go do that right now. So I got the hose ready and I turned it on, and I'm just gonna, sorry Milo, and I'm just gonna rinse this out like this because I don't want anything that was dirty from before to get in it. And all I want to do is I'm gonna fill it up, just halfway, but first, before I do that, I want to rinse these rocks off, or the bricks, because I want to put this in here to make a bathing area for these turtles so they can sunbathe when there is sun out. So I'm just gonna make a little bathing area, out in the water so they can come out whenever they feel like it. And it kind of gives them a little hole to, hide under and swim through here, but I'm not gonna submerge it all the way. We might have to make it a little taller because, this might be too shallow for them, but we're gonna wait and we're gonna find out. I filled it up, to a reasonable amount that I thought that was good, that gave them enough space to, swim around, but as you can see, the bricks are still underwater, so I'm just gonna stack them, so we can make a basking area for these turtles. And all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set it up. I'm gonna put ones on the side, so they can climb up, maybe hide under the rocks a little bit. And, I think that's good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have to add some plants in now. So it serves as a natural protection, from any predators. And, it will also help as, a breeding ground for these fish. The fish like to, go under here, and they like to breed under there. So that's gonna be perfect. And since they are mosquito-eating fish, they will keep, mosquito larvae out. So I'm just gonna add a couple more plants in on this side, and then we're gonna get into adding the fish. So a couple of things we caught is I showed you guys, the red jeweled cichlids, and then we also caught mosquito-eating fish, and we also caught, like a little shrimp thing right there. So all I'm gonna add, since this is a smaller pond, is I'm just gonna add a couple mosquito-eating fish. And if you look over here, and if you follow my brother's channel, you'll know that he has a bunch of turtles over there. And let me tell you guys, they breed millions and millions of mosquitoes. So you know what I'm gonna do? Any extras that I have in this bucket, I'm just gonna throw them in there because I am getting eaten alive out here right now. It is ridiculous. So I'm gonna grab a couple females. You can see that she's pregnant and she will reproduce. So there she goes in there. Let me just grab, no buddy, I don't want you. Let me grab just another one right here. Add you. I'm gonna add about, 2 more. Because, this is a tinier pond. There you go, buddy. And let me get you. Let me get one more. And there you go. So I have right here the little Indian spotted turtle. Now, if you take a closer look, you can just see how beautiful he is. Just look at all of his spots. Now, these guys are actually native to India. They're actually endangered, but with the efforts here in Florida and how many are captively bred, the numbers are thankfully going up. So I'm gonna add this guy to his new pond, so come on over here and look at his reaction. Come on, buddy. Oh, there he goes. See, I knew exactly that he was gonna go in here because he wants to be left alone. He wants nothing to do with us. He just doesn't want to be bothered. Now, there are some fish in here, and, turtles can actually eat the fish. It's actually really, really good for them. But, the Indian spotted turtle will get much bigger. So, this is only a temporary pond for this little guy. Now guys, I wanted to show you a full-grown Indian spotted turtle. Now this is how big they get. Now this guy is pretty hefty. And yeah, just look how beautiful his colors are. It's crazy. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, stop what you're doing right now. Comment down below if you're going to give a try at your very own DIY turtle pond. In the description down below, I am going to list the things that were in my video so you guys can make your own turtle pond. And give it a big thumbs up. and subscribe to the first link down below to see more animal videos.